Nearing the start of this one from South Florida, it's the Mets and the Marlins. Next. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the East-leading New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's begin by taking a look at what's led us to Game 3 of this 4-game set.
Yeah, it's been an even start to the series so far. Each team winning a game apiece. I think this one could be all about the pitching. Who can get the better performance out of their starter? That'll go a long way towards seeing who gets a leg up in this series.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. Set to face these guys, he's been an all-star as both an American leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Herron. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Daniel Murphy will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
One of the keys to the game for this guy is going to be getting outs early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there, but he needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
Gary Cox will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Michael Lee waits on deck. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. pays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with 1 away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going.
Michael Lee will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And that's taken for strike 1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with another 0-2. Lined hard to center field. Ozuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Almost any center fielder will tell you that this is the toughest play for them to make. The ball that's lined straight at him. It's hard to get a good read on whether you should go back, charge, or just hold your ground. But he's able to make this play without too much trouble.
Number 3 will stand in now, and he's an imposing figure up there, currently 7th in the National League in home runs. First pitch on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Line hard into left. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a good start to the ball game for Danny Herron. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. D. Gordon will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League.
G. Gordon.
one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there are the stolen base leaders in the National League coming into play.
Stays with it and pulls it in.
Christian Yelich will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And a nice play by McCann as the bunt attempt doesn't work out that time.
And when you've got the big lumber coming up behind you, this is not a bad idea. Get on base any way you can so they can hit with runners on. This time he just comes up a little bit short.
Giancarlo Stanton will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. We've played an inning. No score. David Lee will get his first opportunity now. Currently sitting in 4th place in the National League in stolen bases. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
They already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Number 30 will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Way outside. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2.
Well, here you go on show track. This is a cut fastball that he winds up making contact with down near the handle. And it winds up an easy pop-out.
Michael Kadire will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
One pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there against Danny Herron. It remains 0-0. Michael Morse will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Baseman, Mike Morse.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Brian McCann will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And one gone now in the New York third.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Number 48 steps in now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Fouled straight back. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
You can see him having a few words, heading back to that first base dugout. Does he have a legitimate gripe? It's a hard pitch to take on 0-2, but I'm with him. I'm not so sure that that was in the strike zone.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. He's got himself back into a fastball count now.
Got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third. Jared Saltalamacchia will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Two. And this is fouled straight back. 3-2 now.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Here's the payoff pitch. And now a ball taken the other way with some authority as this is heading toward that foul pole in left. And that ball is gone as he tucks it over the wall down the left field line. A solo shot for Jared Saltalamacchia as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Just their first hit of the game, but boy, they made it a doozy. That may be his first mistake of the afternoon, and it's going to cost him.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Ball 1.
No, that's out.
Hot dogs here.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lee is there, and he has it for the out.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Dan Herron will dig in with 1 in and 1 away.
Come on, Marlins!
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike one.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
D. Gordon will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. In there, a base hit.
Well, when you've got a batting average down there where he is, you don't normally get rewarded with a whole lot of these. This is the old dying quail, but he's able to dunk it in there and get a base hit.
Christian Yelich will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, and with 2 away, maybe a chance to get a second run home here in the inning. He picks a good pitch to run on, and he's in safely at second.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Miami. Gary Cox will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Michael Lee will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And he takes ball one. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Ozuna is there, 2 gone.
Making a bid here to pick up their very first hit of the ball game. This might have been their best opportunity so far. You know, it certainly hit hard enough, but he's got it in his sights out there in the outfield, and he's able to put it away and keep him out of the hit column.
Number 3 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. One 0 on the way. And this will be fouled away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Go back to New York, man.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Fouled back. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
David Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. It remains 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Michael Morse will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Let's go, Marlins!
And that misses 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Runners off for second. Swing and a shot towards second. And a perfect hit and run ball as that's into right field, a base hit.
Textbook starts at the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Let's go, Marlins!
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Stay out of the double play!
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing.
Come on, let's get a hit. Here we go.
And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
And this is a two-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer for this one.
Trevor Plouffe will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Let's go.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Fouled straight back. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Yeah, and he's been able to turn this inning around after back-to-back hits got this thing started. He's responded with 2 strikeouts, and here's the last one. Just a good job of bouncing back and not pitching tight out there.
Jared Saltalamacchia will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Stanton leads off of second. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Little base hit here, that's all.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Leading off with the Mets, first baseman, number 30.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Michael Kadire will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here's the 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Payoff pitch coming. Hard hit down the line. Foul. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Yelich is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning.
The pitcher.
Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Dan Herron will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Here we go.
Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
D. Gordon will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. but they hold a 1-0 lead. Number 48 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Leading off for the Mets, catcher, number 48.
Here we go.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Daniel Murphy will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. Yep, sure enough. He got to it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Gary Cox will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter.
This is one of the first times this afternoon that they've been able to mount any sort of resistance out there. The runners are on the corners now with 1 away, so this is a good chance to really do some things.
Michael Lee will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And this one runs up high, ball one.
So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
1-0 pitch now. Line hard, deep into left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball, but I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat. That's a nice play out there in the alley to run it down.
Number 3 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Morse is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Christian Yelich will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's the 2-2 home. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And that misses, 2-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Pitch on the way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And that's going to break a string of 7 in a row that he set down. And so now with 1 away, they finally give themselves another base runner.
Michael Morse will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Pitch out, nothing doing. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
And now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I don't like the way they're working here. They're giving him way too much credit.
Yeah, if it's an inch or two outside, I think he'll chase it. But not when it's way off the plate.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Yeah, back-to-back walks for him now. And he hasn't looked like he's wanted any part of these number 3 or 4 guys. He's going to have to shift gears now, though, because he's still got a dangerous number 5 guy ahead of him.
Marcell Ozuna will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Cox is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Trevor Plouffe will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And this is going to be a foul ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Out of play. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Carter Capps is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Carter.
David Lee will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, David Lee.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Come on, Marlins!
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Number 30 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And it's not just 2-0, it's 6-0. And he's not missing by just a little bit either.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Gun him down, all right?
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Mike Dunn will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Michael Dunn.
Michael Kadire will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
None out, runners at first and second. Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Strike called, 2-1. Close to the bag, it's second there, now the pitch. A little too tall that time, 3-1 now.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. And that's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Sam Dyson
will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Brian McCann will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Bases loaded here, nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into right center field. He comes up with a big one here. This is down for a base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Now batting, number 48.
Matt Carpenter will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Shut him down right here.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Daniel Murphy will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now both runners are breaking. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Took him a while to pick up that first hit of the ball game, but he made it count as he was able to drive in the run on the RBI single.
Brian Morris will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Gary Cox will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 now.
2-0 the count.
Three and 0 now. Michael Lee waits on deck. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Michael Lee will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. First pitch to him. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
In the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is there to smother it. The 2-2 coming. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. So add one more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on one more here on the sacrifice fly.
Number 3 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7.
Get that batter out.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And that is not good.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Good sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Mets are out on top, 5-1. Dylan G will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Dylan G.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Here comes the 2-1. Ball 3.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Oh, look at this. What a flip for one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Justin Ruggiano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Justin Ruggiano.
Come on, let's keep it going.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
2-0 now.
That's out.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Swing and a shot toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
At this point, base runners are what you need, so swinging at a 3-0 pitch and making it out really doesn't help the cause at all.
Gordon.
D. Gordon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Here we go.
Pause, now the pitch. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
And your pitch. Pressure's on.
Now a fastball that's popped up, now towards short right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Marlins leave 1. They're down 5-1. Kenley Jansen will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Kenley Jansen.
David Lee will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Shortstop, David Lee.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1. Let's go.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Hey, you want to try that call again?
Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now. Number 30 waits on deck. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
Number 30 will dig in, 0 for 2 in the ball game. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can he?
And he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. It gets on him pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
Michael Kadire will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And a ball, 1-0. We'll look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Let's turn 2.
The 2-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Brian McCann will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here's a line drive, caught coming off the bag. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Mets leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Josh Edgin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Travis d'Arnaud will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Christian Yelich will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat, 3-1.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right here. It's been such a struggle for these guys to score runs so far. He's thinking about taking a little bit of a different approach up there. He had the right idea. It just didn't really work out for him.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Too high, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. Ball 2.
That missed. That's the ball. 2-2.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Michael Morse will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch. Here you go, guys.
First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1. Line to left. Kadire is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 5-1. Travis d'Arnaud will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
This guy's swinging anything.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and rolled towards first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 28, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it comes, 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Let him swing and miss.
Now here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Yeah, a great job there on the mound. You see, he fell behind 3-0 and then decided he'd better start pounding the strike zone a little more, and that's a good pitch there that finally sets him down.
Gary Cox will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Let's go, shut him down.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Line hard to center field. And that's going to get down out there.
I've got to say, even as a right-handed hitter myself, there's something about a left-handed hitter's swing that's really fun to watch when they square one up. This is a cut fastball, but you see the nice extension, the good follow-through, and he just rips it into center field.
Michael Lee will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Get me out here.
First offering on the way. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And this is off the glove of Saltalamacchia as it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, you get the 2-out hit. Now he's in scoring position after the wild pitch. It just goes to show you how quickly things can get away from you if you're not careful.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whew, that's a gift.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They're up 5-1. Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The bottom of the ninth, center fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Fouled back. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
All right, let's go.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Now batting, third baseman
Trevor Plouffe will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead and These guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Jared Saltalamacchia is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Mets are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's a good all-around performance, and hey, look at it this way. They're 1-0 here to start the summer off as they get it started with a W.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 5-1. So long from South Florida.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.